start... Well, first of all, I need to just do a general resupply, so I'm just going to have a float around the base and pick up various bits and pieces that I'm lacking. Let's also have a look at the power situation. How are we doing? 118 total, only using about 80 megawatts, so don't need to worry about power generation for a while. Right, let's see what things we could do with having some glass, because we're out of glass. Stone bricks, we have very few, so let's grab some of them. A bit more glass as well. The problem I'm having now is that this planet is not very rich with coal. So continuing to have this setup here, where we're just using the coal nodes to power the thermal generators, that is not going to last forever. So I am going to have to start thinking about another means of power production. As you will have seen in the last episode, if you were here, I did start using the silicon from the other planet to produce what do you call them? Solar panels. So that is probably the best way of doing it. Yes, boom indeed, Roy. Yes, we have our yellow research up and ready and raring to go. Right, let's take a bit of steel as well. Oh, that didn't work. Try that again. We don't need those crystal silicon, so let's just dump those off. Let's put that into our suit because it's taking up space otherwise. So dump that into our suit as well. Dump that into our suit. We've got plenty of those, so let's make as many of these conveyors as we can. Let's also more Mark II sorters. We can pick up some other bits from here as well. So daisy. So do we need smelters? Probably yes. We've used quite a lot of them recently. So yeah, let's take 2 stacks of smelters. Going for a good long time. Let's take some motors as well. We definitely need power pylons, so we'll take a full stack of them. We could do with some assemblers, so let's take half a stack. So what I really want to start focusing on now is T2 assemblers. So I did the research for that off camera, so let's have a quick look at what they require. So these orange assemblers can be upgraded to Mark II assemblers, and to produce them we need the graphene, and the graphene is what I was kind of trying to improve, the situation I was trying to improve earlier when I was sorting out the graphene. We also need the processors, which we're making on the other planet, and the T1 assemblers, which we've got plenty of. So let's see how we're doing on graphene. There it is. We've got a full complement of it. So let's do some of these in the suit, and we'll slowly go around and start upgrading some of those assemblers to Mark IIs. Just makes them a little bit more efficient. We'll start with the maul. Maul completely upgraded. Very nice. So this requires some prisms, so let's just restock that. Prisms are over here somewhere. Yeah. Put more flooring earlier. No, we didn't. Grab some of that. take that copper out of there because I'm not quite sure how it ended up in there. Great. Do we need gears? No, we've got plenty. Now, this whole section here is honestly just a bit useless at this stage. These won't research anything at all unless they have all types of cubes going into them. So I'm going to repurpose this section, get rid of it. This is probably it's a full box of blue cubes. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a pain to transport, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's first of all restock this with prisms so that this continues. Oh no, sorry, the wrong bin. Put it in here. Great. How are we doing on all of the sorters? So we've not got a great deal. So let's take more of these and let's craft more T2s. Yeah, this is just a bit of a restocking session whilst we're waiting for the yellows to be done. We'll do the same thing with the conveyors as well. So we can. Do we need miners? Now we've got loads of those. We've got plenty of thermal power plants. Could probably do with just a couple of them. Those. Let's see. Get rid of those titanium ingots out of the inventory. It's clogging up space. So we did have 3 containers full of titanium. The first one has been completely emptied. The second one is almost completely empty, and then the third one is imminently using up what it has. So we will have to probably go and restock it ourselves soonish. But I mean, we've got a good amount of titanium crystals anyway, so it's not high priority. Whilst we are here, let's upgrade this to T2s. We're out of them now. It's just because we're out of graphene, so let's go and pick some of that up. There it is. Oh, make 37. Lovely stuff. Cool. That should... do you know what? Let's take a little bit more and make as many as we can. That will do there then. Excellent. Got plenty of conveyors, got plenty of flooring. The plastic, we don't need to have that on us. So again, let's go and drop that off. Where is plastic being produced? It's being stored here. So let's drop it in. The plastic production is not fantastic, or rather, the plastic consumption is just massive. So yeah, we possibly want to consider expanding this. I just don't know how or where we're going to do that, in all honesty. Might end up having to kind of rebuild this a little bit moved over so that we can expand it out this way. I mean, we are actually it's kind of keeping an equilibrium, maybe going down ever so slightly on the organic crystals. So it's the organic crystal production is what's consuming the plastic. Yeah, I think we need a lot more plastic, to be honest. Not holding up at all. That's a problem for down the road, though. once again, throw down all of these because I'm out of power again. Go and pick up some graphene so it stops being a problem. Fill up the soup. Graphite, rather. That can just actually random bit of copper ore in my inventory. Go and collect some iron and some copper in a second. Get some motors as well. Back up. Okay, so back onto the collection. Various resources. So we want. Oh no, not down here. Over here somewhere. This is what I wanted. Get some of these. In fact, we're going to be building here very, very soon. We're going to be using these to produce a new material. So let's have a quick look at what they're going to be used for. So it's these, I believe. Yes, supermagnetic rings. We do need to get a little bit of a production going of supermagnetic rings. For that, we will also need rings and graphite again. Once again, graphite is a bottleneck on this planet. Not a lot of it at all. Do you know what? I think we actually kind of need to start saving some of this coal now, because it's all just getting used for power production. It's gone forever. Whereas I can start passively producing power with solar panels. So I think actually it's time to start mass producing some solar power. We need glass. Oh no, sorry. We need copper. We need silicon and circuits. So we've got plenty of silicon. Do with a bit more copper. And still 20 copper. A few more. Bit more silicon. Some circuits. Copper. I'm just going to try and produce as many what do you call them, solar panels rather, as I can, and I will just start putting them all down as soon as possible. We do need accumulators as well. The accumulators kind of act as batteries, so none of the solar power is getting wasted, and especially if we're not kind of putting the solar panels all the way around the circumference of the globe, then you know we're still there's power in those batteries for when nighttime, you know. Great. So I think for now, not really a lot we can do with the accumulators until we've got the supermagnetic rings up and going. So I'm just going to produce a few more panels. Copper again. Right. I think we're probably producing enough solar panels now, so I'm going to stop with that. I'm going to try and figure out where the equator is. There it is. Trying to find the button to put the lines on, grid lines. So that is probably the equator there, by the looks of it. So let's wrong. Nice line so that we can build our panels along there. And before I forget, let's go and pick up some of that graphite and pop it in the soup. Lost where I am. It's not this spot over here. Oh, and we're out. Damn. Should have just of course, I can't build those because there's no power in the suit. So let's take those back. And where is the nearest place with? I'm just gonna have to slowly crawl our way over to this miner, and then pick up some coal out of it. Come on. There we go. It's disappearing faster than I can grab it, so let's just steal out of there instead. He's built. Power up the suit. Okay, there we go. So, go and get that graphite now. Getting. Right, it's that problem solved. But let's get back to our. Oh, wrong button. Let's get back to the equator and start laying out some 80 of them so far. So that should get us a good portion of the way down. Oh, no soil. Okay, never mind. Let's carry on with our panels. That's as far as we're going for now. Now we're just going to go back along the line and double, maybe even triple up how many are in this row. Yep. let's try and source ourselves some dirt, or some soil rather, because like building up our solar facility. Keep having a wander around the planet until we can find nice big chunks like that and that, that, so on. $138,000's a good start. Just do need to go and pick up more of the flooring somewhere around here. There it is. Great. Just go and fill in the little areas. Water. Extend out a little bit. Cool. Still got plenty of solar panels on the way, so we'll just continue pairing them up. But rather line a little bit longer, so let's continue outwards. Come back. How many more have we got? So we're still going to be getting another 75. So done a nice chunk of solar there. It's still nowhere near wide or long enough for my liking. It's going to get expanded a lot further, but it's not a bad start. So with that now done, let's see which of these facilities do we want to free up to go back into producing some of our materials. Probably some of this here. So I'm going to get rid of those, and we'll use these two nodes of coal to come and help out with our supermagnetic coil facility. So again, let's have a look at what we need. So we need rings, we need graphite, and we need the electromagnetic turbines. So the turbines are over here, the graphite will be here, so let's do that one first. Just tidy this up a little bit. We want it coming around here, and that to have that weird little turn in it. Pop that there, there. Building graphite. 8 do it. Output. Just need to hook it all up. I've also just thought we haven't checked on our yellow facility and how well it's kind of stacking up with all the yellow cubes. I would imagine at this point it's probably doing pretty well, so I'm going to put on some research very soon. But let's just get the supermagnetic coils up and running, and then we'll worry about that. So we've got the graphite coming in, we've got the electromagnetic turbines coming in from over there. The final thing that we needed was rings. Where can we get rings from? Rather, where is there a new iron bit? Nowhere convenient. Let's have a look around. There is some over here. Not a lot. Some here, but not a lot. Might have to steal from this. I mean, this isn't really producing a great deal of anything anymore, so and especially since it's not being used to build the blue research as it was before, it's using less and less and less. So let's just check how much is actually left here. 52,000. It's not bad, but it's a start. Sorry, it's not great, but it's a start. I've said. There we go. So let's steal from this side. And we will run it. Well, in fact, where do we want our facility to run first? So probably rid of that a little bit. That. Like it to run down this way. There. Across. Here. And these will run side. And then I'll bring in the new rings on this line. So let's fill in the gaps first. Build on water. You know what? I need to get rid of that tooltip because I keep clicking on it. Annoying me. Great. Let's get running. You know what? This is probably overkill, actually. Let's do it as far as that. That. Still probably going to kill, but yeah, let's do 5. Okay. So that's that on the go. Let's again create a bit of space for us to work with. Do. And we want rings being produced here. So we'll do 6, probably overkill. Again, just go hook all of this up. We produce rings. Okay, done. So we have all three of our intermediate products, just need to get them all running in. So this will go up to this. Then have output here, storage there. So all that remains to be done is to do all of the sorters for this. So let's do T2s for those. Go back and do the T3 sorter. The reason I'm using the T3 sorters on this third line is because they're a little bit further away and the T3 sorters are faster, so kind of compensates for the distance. I mean, eventually I will probably end up just using T3s everywhere, but in the meantime, when resources are still a little bit scarce, because I've not started mass producing them, it's probably best to just use them conservatively. Outputs and box back. Cool, done. Well, almost. Just need to set up production. Copy that and paste it all the way along. A little bit of power for some reason, so let's add in that. Cool, we have now got those on the go. Now, what are they used for? Why have I made that production? So they're used for a bunch of different things. So first of all, T3 belts. Yeah, not a huge concern right now, so that's not really why I'm making them, but accumulators are very important, as I've been saying, because we've been producing all of these solar panels. We would like to have some batteries to go along with that to make sure that when it's nighttime and the solar panels aren't producing power, then the batteries are going to be the next source of power during nighttime. So that's why that's been important. So let's get building a few. We need some of the green crystals, which I popped in a box earlier. Over here. Yeah. Grab some of them. We can only 16 at the moment, and I think that's going to be because... Oh no, it's because we haven't got iron, of all things. The most basic of materials, which we have plenty of. Let's get producing some of them, and now we're out of green crystals. So we'll have to go back to the other planet to go and collect some of them, and then also probably some of these supplies and a couple of bits of the microprocessors, I think they're called. So yeah, there's a couple of things that we need to go and collect from the other planet, so we'll go and do that pretty soon. But while we're waiting for the accumulators to build, let's place the rest of these solar panels that we've acquired. Yeah, I would like a row of 5, or a width of 5 rather, I suppose it should be. But that's a ways down the road. What I would rather do at the moment is get this going as far around the globe as possible, so that there is always a constant or semi-constant source of solar power coming in. Let's extend further. we've not even had a look at what the power situation is like now that all of these panels have gone in. Even the first set of panels, it would have been interesting to know how, like, to what extent our power production has gone up, and therefore how much of those coal nodes we could stop wasting. We will go and have a look at that very soon. Okay, that's all of our solar panels placed. So we've got a fair few accumulators now, so let's what I tend to do is just run the accumulators alongside the batteries, alongside the panels. Just keeps everything together. We need floor. Soil first. Let's see if we can accumulate a little bit more soil. Starter list, but now we're out of flooring, so go and collect some of that. Sorry, Roy, when did you send that message? Oh, only a couple of minutes ago. Cool. What have you missed? So, solar power, that's essentially it. Solar power and another kind of intermediate material that will help us to produce the batteries that we need to go along with the solar panels. So just basically a massive overhaul of our power system so that we can take out some of these generator systems, because coal is finite, sun is not. The sun will last forever, so we need to stop using up all of this coal in power production. So, I mean, it's not gone up by a huge amount, but once all the batteries go in alongside the solar panels, that will help out. It will help out a great deal, but yeah, we're far from done with our rollout of solar power. Far, far, far from over. See them all turning on. So let's go and put in those accumulators. Try and get it in line. That's in line. But that was all of the accumulators that we could put down for now. So is what it is. They are starting to charge up. So yeah, we're producing more power than we're using. So you know what? Rip this out. So we stop wasting this coal node here. How's that affected our power output? Still producing 151. We're using half of what we've got. So you know what? Let's also save some of this node too. Take those out of the rotation. Again, double checking how much we're producing. 128. Yeah, we can probably afford to take out a couple more. Just trying to conserve this precious natural resource. Double check. 111. Okay, probably went a little bit overboard with that then, but as I say, we're going to be continuing to kind of expand on that solar power. But what do we need in order to continue? In fact, we can carry on building some with the resources on this planet, so let's do it exactly that. We have got too much stuff floating around. Okay, so let's clear some of that out. Grab some copper. Oh dear. Dropping things on the floor. Don't want that. No, there is some kind of Hoover button to pick things up, but I've never had to use it before. Just got to find out what the button is. Let's have a quick look. Controls. Well, that wasn't too helpful because I didn't see anything. You just do a quick search for it because don't want to be losing a ton of resources if I can help it. Oh, of course, searching Dyson Sphere Hoover has just brought up Dyson vacuum cleaners. Typical. Didn't help. dropping a lot of stuff. Don't know how quickly it disappears. Oh, so yeah, you can pick it up here. So it's Z once there is more space in my. So let's just that. Oh. That's everything that I dropped. Double check. Seems to be. Okay. Panic over. So get back to the matter at hand. To produce more of these solar panels. Okay, and we've absolutely ravaged all of our copper supplies to do this. So yeah, that's that now. Just have to wait for them to replenish. Okay, let's go and place what we've got. So we've got another 68 to place. Let's fill in some gaps. Shouldn't have flown away so soon because all my drones are there. Great. Let's start on row number 4. A little bit off center. Still going. Still got plenty of solar panels to place. And back to the old problem of not having any soil. So let's try and Collect some. Hey, that covers us. So, not many more of these panels go now, but oh, in fact, there's still some being. Oh, there's still loads on the construction. Good to know. Excellent stuff. Solar panels as far as the eye can see. Lovely. I reckon we've probably done about a third of the circumference of the globe with that. Maybe only a quarter actually. It does take a lot of panels to get all the way around. The thing is, as long as you've got just slightly over half, um, then you're guaranteed that there's always some solar panels working and more coming on all the time. Let's see how that's affected our output. Ooh, generation capacity 23, consumption 4, current generation 53. Charge is not very good. So yeah, to fully replace pole power, it's going to require a lot more effort, a lot more batteries. Oh, in fact, the batteries, they've got a good kind of half charge. They're holding up okay. But yeah, more batteries would be the best solution, to be honest. So with that in mind, then let's check. Not got a lot of stuff in our suits. Let's fill that up. Let's go and drop all this stuff off. And what we'll be doing is going to the other planet to collect the resources we need to make more batteries. So that's going to be these green crystal silicon here. So where's our dump boxes? Here they are. Let's just dump as much there. Same there. And let's not go without some more power. In fact, I shouldn't have dropped the power pylons that help recharge the suit. So let's just do a quick recharge of the suit before we head out, but then we're going to fly to our other planet to do some collection. So once this power situation has kind of stabilized and we've got more batteries on the go and we've got more solar panels placed, the next thing that we're going to want to think about is interplanetary logistics. So it's a pain having to fly from one planet to another. It takes a long time, especially if the planets are a long distance away. So we can see where is, so not Denibola 4, we want Denibola 1. Is that it? Yeah, so actually currently it's quite close, but it can be as far as 0.8, 0.9 AU, which is a long distance to travel. 0.34 is not too bad. So let's go in then. Where is it? crash into the planet. Hope that I'm going in the right direction, which I am. We just reach where we need to be to recharge. So, landed right at the green crystals. Very convenient. So let's take a big chunk of these. It requires 6 of these crystals for every battery, so we want to take a big chunk of them, and then the rest. Good question, actually. We do need to go and refill the titanium bins, but I would also like to build more solar panels. Yeah, did you think did you think I was going to be happy with what I've got? No, we need tons more. So let's take a fair chunk of silicon plates, and then the rest we'll just do titanium. So yeah, like having to come over to this planet to collect all of these things is a real pain. So what we want is interplanetary logistics, so we can have ships automated to bring bring some of the resources back. Inventory is full. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. God, land. So I'm scattering now these solar panels all over the universe, which is why I try to land as soon as possible. Oh, I just clicked erase or litter. What a fool I am. Oh, what an absolute fool I am. I'm not even sure that I'll be able to get back to our normal planet. Oh, actually, yeah, there's only 5 more to be produced. I don't know how many I lost there, but it was probably around about 10 solar panels that just got wasted. Oops. Never mind. Done now. So there's our planet Denibola 3. So trying to escape the orbit of this planet. Didn't quite land the way I wanted to, but never mind. Quick boost on the suit. Now, put them down again with our actual destination, which is here. Close down again. Suit charging up. Right, so we want dump all of those in there. By the way, just in case anybody's wondering, they play this game and don't know how I'm doing that, control click just moves everything of the same type into the destination, and then vice versa, control click. Shift click just takes one of like the full stack, rather than having to like pick it up, drag it, and drop it. Need to go and get rid of that titanium as well. So let's just go and drop that off. Yeah. Drop all of that in. You know what? I still haven't done anything with the research. Oh, we've got so much yellow research. Let's get some stuff going. So, first thing, I would like mech to be a little bit faster, and I would like a slightly larger inventory. Technology, I mean, there's things that. Oh, in fact, yeah, I need to get this in seller logistics. So, what are the prerequisites for that? That, then that's everything. We also need to get thrust. Oh no, thruster's already done, so that's fine. That's way down the line. Not even bothered about that. That we do need soonish. That would be useful. It's really not high priority, but it would be useful. Oh, I tell you what would be useful: vein utilization. Let's get that going definitely. So it gives you more ore per node. The more that you increase this vein utilization skill. Stacking, yeah, let's get some of that on the go. And cool. So let's leave it like that. Grand. So let's continue with what's the plan? So we want all of this stuff back. To drop some of this off. We'll take a couple of stacks back so we can start building batteries, but it's just taking up too much space, and I want all of my usual stuff there for when I need it. I can't put that into the suit. Fine. So we need not steel. We need iron to produce more batteries. So let's just take a couple of steps, or as many as we can. Missing some of that new intermediate product. So let's go over here and just drop those in there momentarily. Same with those. Lots of batteries on the go. 90. Can't quite read that number. The screen's really far away, so, and that's a really tiny font, so I can't read it. Cool. Grab those bits back. That's 4 of those. Take a stack or 2. Because that's still not enough batteries for me. Still not enough. So let's get the iron that we need, and we'll produce a few more. Sweet. That's definitely producing enough batteries now. So let's go and place the ones that we've got And we've got like 100 solar panels as well, so we'll extend how far that goes. I think with this set of crafting, we should probably have enough production and also storage to replace the coal system. I think we're pretty close to being completely renewable with our energy. Batteries almost all the way along the panels. Almost. Great. Let's get placing more panels then. So we are going to have to actually stop the line of panels here because we do have a nice big coal node there that we want to be able to make use of. So I'm just going to strip that back just a little bit, and we will fill in the rest of that. And again, we'll be looking for the equator. We'll go a little bit past the coal node. And we'll carry on from there. 4. Yep. Cool. And then we'll carry on with our solar panel in. Now these solar panels over here won't be connected to the grid, so we are just going to have to put. We're just going to have to put a little bit of power line in there, just so that they are actually working with the system. And then we're back to having to build some land. So let's. Damn it! Out of soil. Always the problem. $124. I'll do. For now. We will need more. And we're almost out of floor tiles as well. A bit more selective in my use of them since I'm running out. Once we've got the power situation sorted out, we can get back to thinking about our interplanetary system. It's looking less and less likely that it's going to get completed today, but I will at least start making moves towards it. that's as far as we're building our solar stuff out for now. So let's get more panels in. So is it that we're out of floor tiles? Yeah, we're out of floor tiles. We've still got soil, but yeah, we need more tiles to be able to put the batteries down there. And I will be putting them down that side because that's where all the other batteries are. And stickler. I'm a little bit OCD, so it needs to be on the same side. No rhyme, no reason, but it has to be on the same side. Yeah. Welcome to the wonderful insanity of my brain. Let's get some extra soil while we're still relatively close. We are really starting to run out now, though. But we've already really raided the planet for soil. Might end up having to go to other planets just to place floor tiles, just to get soil. Honestly, I've never had to do on this game before. It's never got that bad. The planet is just a lot of water, a lot more water than most star planets will give you. There we go. Nice big chunks. Nice big chunks over here. Sweet. That will do. We've got almost a 250,000 soil. Again, it's never going to last very long, but I'll deal with what I've got for now. Right, where is our enormous solar panel? See, I kind of want to put the 5th row of solar panels in there. Oh, I am almost out of power, so let's just land for a second and recharge the suit. May as well pick up some flooring while we're here. We're actually almost out of floor tiles now, which is rather annoying. Let's upgrade. Oh, the oh, they must still be in a box somewhere because there's no way that I've used them all. No way. Got a slightly larger inventory now from one of the technologies that we got a little ways back. Where was it? Got inventory 3. Inventory 4. Oh, we can go straight for it. I'm going to add that onto the end of the means I don't have to keep on going back to restock as often. Yep, always a fan of that. Hey, we are fully charged. I've been standing here for a long time for no reason. Right, let's get back on it. Yeah, I kind of want to put in a 5th row. Wrong button. Get that right minimalized down. That's a that's a good portion. Let's see. Oh, we only actually have 2 panels left. Batteries that we've got loads of. So let's place down 2 panels to get that 5th row started. But what we need to do now is stock up on tons of these, and then tons of these. Circuits as well. And again, start mass producing solar panels. Copper is the one that's not really producing enough. I mean, there are only two processors, 2 smelters there producing copper, and I don't think I actually have another place that's actually storing copper. Possibly. Bit of faux pas. It's not needed so much of it so far. Yeah, I mean, producing it here, but it's not stockpiling it anywhere. Oh, in fact, that's got a full stack of copper that's not being used, as is that. So let's take those. Just rob from this line. We're out of silicon, so let's go back and resupply on that. Silicon, where are you? Ah, completely lost my orientation. There it is. And we're out of copper again. That didn't last long. We're producing 124 there, and we've already got how many? We've got 27 in the inventory. So, yeah, we can at least start going along this line. So these batteries are almost full. You can see there's just a little bit there that's not getting it. So what I'm going to do whilst these panels are being produced, start doubling up on batteries. I've got loads of them, loads and loads and loads of them. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that once this kind of batch of solar panels has been made, and once I've placed down all of these batteries here, pretty sure our power woes are over. Lovely. Okay, let's go back along this section of solar panels. Start filling in row number 5. Should be enough there.
When being outside of building range, you can hold down the shift key and use the right mouse button to click on the open space to control the mega to move.
There we go. That is one hell of a solar power production plant. That section there is probably about a quarter of the planet. And then we're starting another one over here as well. So let's start the 5th row. Not got many in our inventory, but we've still got lots more being produced. So whilst those are building, let's get the batteries for this section put down. Lovely. Get this extended further out. Again, trying to get as far around the circumference of the planet as we possibly can with this. We did do the batteries slightly out of line, but I'm not going back to redo them. Just far too much effort. would just be me being far too anal. Still got a few more panels to come. Let's just wait for those to build, and we'll go a little bit further around. So actually have a look. How trying to there is a way that you can kind of like move this planet around so you can kind of see where the panels go to and how far, but for some reason it's not letting me do that. Yeah, that's no use. Press M to enter global view mode. There we go. But that doesn't really help. Interlock the camera off pole. Well, I don't want to do that either. I move the planet around so I can see that glorious belt of solar panels. But alas, it is not to be. we can get this fifth row of panels on the go. Only as far as that, because we need to do a little bit of filling in on the floor. Okay, and that's as much as we have been able to produce. Let's just put in the last few batteries along here. That's that. So let's go and see what that has done to our overall power production. Now, these batteries are about half to a third full, depending on how recently they were put in. Some of them are completely full. Now, let's have a look. So our generation capacity is very, 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 very small, but our charge is enormous. So accumulated discharging, so like it's just kind of making up for that overlap, really. And then, of course, once the sun comes round again, because we've got so many panels, it's refilling those batteries. So there is definitely going to come a time where we need to continue with this solar panel venture. But I think for now, we're probably at least equal to where we were before we started destroying all of these coal power plants. I'm going to leave some of them in because, yeah, it wouldn't be wise to start taking more of them out now. But now start to think about